Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Sushani comes. Let's start off. Hope everyone went through the notes. Hope everyone solved the assignment. Sure, we have a small thing left out anyway. Vector cross product, we'll finish off that and then we'll discuss the sheet today. Who else is missing? Sure, cams on everyone. So this is what we wrote last time. So exactly what is this A cross B representing? So when you say A cross B, the meaning of this thing is
Excuse me.
when
So for finding the area of like parallelogram also we use cross product only, right?
I not taught you anything like that, Abhinav.
So no, because in the homework the area of parallel.
We have to use cross product.
Okay.
Cross product. अभी आज करेंगे. Who are missing? Why so many people are missing? These people are not on time. Arjun sir. Pritesh is there. Okay. Okay. See. So when you have this vector, right, A bar, rotates towards B bar. So we use right hand rule. So basically the curl of the fingers, this thing I taught you in pseudo vectors. The curl of the fingers indicate rotation. And the thumb indicates the direction. So basically, so if you look at this thing here, so see, if this is A bar and this is B bar, and if you rotate A towards B, right, your thumb will be pointing in the upward direction like this. This is A cross B bar. It is out of the plane. Are you able to visualize how it is? If you go from A to B and if you rotate it, able to visualize that how it is? So if when you go from A towards B, if you curl your fingers, the thumb will be pointing up. Same thing if you rotate B bar towards A bar. So this is called as A cross B. If you say B cross A, meaning B bar should rotate towards A bar. That is this way. Then the thumb will point downward. Is that making sense, everyone? Right? You can do it on your paper, okay? On your paper, which is there on the book which you have, right? Just draw two lines like this, A bar and B bar like this. So if you try to rotate A bar towards B bar, what direction is this? Anti-clockwise, no? So if you take your right hand, right, and you can look at the screen, video screen. If you take your right hand and put it on the paper, and if you rotate anti-clockwise, on the thumb pointing out, and if you rotate clockwise, that will be this way. The thumb is pointing down. Is that making sense? A cross B and B cross A. That is the reason, if you see, right? Last time we wrote A cross B is minus of B cross A. Both the vectors are in opposite direction. A cross B bar is minus of B cross A bar. Have a look at this. So if I give you two vectors, then you can find the cross product using this. Any doubts on this page? Clear, no, Abhinav, Adrit, Swastika?
Yeah, so
Maulika, clear? Ritu, Rehan?
the A cross B can never be equal to B cross A, right?
They can be equal if both are zero, no? If A cross B is zero, then B cross A will
No,
be zero.
if they aren't zero.
Then it can't be. They'll be all in opposite directions. Right? Mehan, Ritu, Vidyut, cams on. So what is the physical significance of this? The physical significance. If you take a parallelogram, A bar and B bar with an angle theta, the opposite side here, the height will be B sine theta. Area of a parallelogram is nothing but base into height. So in this case, the base will be half into A into B sine theta. Sorry, A into B into sine theta. So I can write this thing as A bar cross B bar, come mod. There. So actually the cross product gives you the area of the parallelogram formed by both A bar and B bar. That is one. Now, same thing, if you could have taken a triangle also, A bar and B bar, now for the full parallelogram, this will be an half triangle. Half of the area is the area of the triangle will be half of the area of the parallelogram. So that will be half of A cross B. Have a look at this. Now let's see how to actually calculate this A cross B. We need to use something called a 3 into 3 determinant. Any doubts so far? Okay, let's see. So if I take a simple vector, A bar, which is AX I cap plus, before that, now let me teach you how to do this determinant only, and then I'll show you. Suppose if you have a determinant like this, A, B, C, and D. This is called a 2 into 2 determinant. Now in maths, they will teach you this. So let's not get into the mathematical part, but how do you solve this? You multiply the opposite ones. So this is given by AD minus BC. Getting it? So someone gives you the two parallel lines, and if you write A, B, C, D, right? The meaning of this is you just have to do the cross multiplication. You multiply A with D and B with C, and you're done. So if I take an example here, let's say A bar is AX I cap. That's called a 2 into 2 determinant matrix. A into Y J cap. And if you take B bar, this will be B into X I cap plus B into Y J cap. So if you do A cross B, AX cross I, AY cross J cross bxi, by, j. This will be ax, bx, I cross I, ax, by, I cross j, ay, bx. I'm just multiplying with everything up, j cross I, and ay, by, j cross j. And last time we saw two like vectors ka cross product will be 0 and 0. This I cross j will be k, j cross I will be minus k. Is that clear? I hope you remember how we got that thing. I hope you remember the circle. I cross j will be k, j cross k will be I, k cross I will be j. But if you go in the reverse direction, you'll get a minus sign. If you go from k cross j, you'll get minus I, right? K cross I will give you this. Sure. So basically, clockwise is positive, anti-clockwise is negative. So this thing turns out to be ax by minus ay bx into k cap. So mathematically, what we do, right? For this thing, this is as good as ax, ay, bx, by. And if you cross multiply here, you get see what? Ax, by minus bx, ay. Isn't this the same thing? See, both are exactly the same. So we can actually write this thing in form of a determinant matrix. Now, what is a determinant matrix is, let's not get into that. So the point is, if you have to do A cross B, I could have used something like this and you could have got the answer. The reason why we are doing this, you will understand, it becomes more easy. There is a higher chance of messing up when there are too many terms. So listen to this carefully, everyone. We will do some problems on this. So if you have two vectors, A bar with I cap, J cap, and all that things, AXI, AYJ plus AZK. And B bar is BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. A cross B is given by, now because there are three of them, we have to use the 3 into 3 determinant. Matlab, it will be 3 rows and 3 columns. The first column will start with I, J, and K. So second column will be, since A is the first one, so A will be the second column, A second row, BX, BY, and BZ. Okay, now how do you solve a 3 into 3 determinant matrix? The first thing, we start with listing. Let this thing be positive, negative, and positive. It is always in the opposite order. So when you take the first column here, so you have to choose one column and solve. So let me show you how that is there. So this is given by the first column, I. Wait, I'll show it on the next page and then I'll come back again here. I, J. So someone knows, good. If you don't know, listen carefully. It's not difficult, but yeah, it's a process. Why we do this in such way, we are not interested. We're not a maths class. So when you choose the first term, plus, minus, plus, remove this line and remove this line. What is left is a 2 into 2 determinant. So this is AY into BZ, this is AZ into this thing. So this term will be I cap because you started with this, AY and BZ minus AZ into BY. When you take the second column, I, J, K, AX, AY, AZ, BX, BY, BZ, plus, minus, plus, remove the middle column. So again, you get a 2 into 2 determinant, AX into BZ and AZ into BX. So this will be minus J because you're starting with a minus sign and J. This is AX, BZ minus AZ, BX. Then when you take the third one, so plus, minus, plus. So you take the third column, so these two will be gone. These two and these two cross multiply. This is plus K into AX, BY minus AY, BX. Just have a look at this. This is how you solve a 3 into 3 determinant. You cancel one term and then you do this. Later on in maths, you will learn how to solve a 4 into 4 determinant. if you have 4 terms here, so what you do, first you take this column, so you get a 3 into 3 matrix. So solve that. Getting it? When you take this, you remove this and this, you get a 3 into 3 and solve that. So you have to continue solving like this. It becomes quite complex after 3. But do have a look at the steps what I did. Whenever, whichever column you take I cap, that will be plus I, and then you take the remaining 4 terms. So cancel this horizontal and vertical, take this remaining 4. When you take the middle one, take these 4. When you take the corner one, take these 4. I think if you got this, I think vector cross product, there's nothing there. So the final answer will look like what? I cap, this and this. So I'll take this matrix. AY, BZ minus AZ, BY minus J cap. I'll take the second one. So that will be AX, BZ minus BX, AZ. Then I'll take the third one. AX, BY minus AY, BX. That's how you get a vector. Someone gives you A cross B. This is how you have a look at this. Let's do 1 or 2 practice problems and then we'll see the applications of this. I hope everyone got the idea here. Anyone confused here, Vidyut?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah. Ritu, Vidyut, keep your cams on, no?
So there's some issue. I'm not able to resolve it. They say,
Okay. Get it sorted out next time at least, huh? Vidyut, cam.
yes, sir.
Sir, I sent you a message earlier itself.
You have to send to co-host.
Co-host only.
Yeah, nahi. Okay. Okay. All got this. So let's say an example. Maulika, clear now? Great. So let's say an example. So let's say if you have I, J, and K, and let's say this is 3, 4, 5, and -1, 2, and -3. What is the answer for this?
Excuse me, sir.
Right.
So why do we take J as minus?
You're not interested. Let's ask the max teacher. Let's not worry about that. Basically, every time you alternate the column, you get a minus sign. So let's not get into that. Let max people teach you. Get this.
It's coming 22 I minus 22 I cap plus 4 J cap.
Type the answer.
Plus-
No, type the answer. Let others also try. I think you're right, but just put the answer in the co-host.
So what
Just
is,
put 22, 4, 10 is IJK, I'll understand.
so what is K cap? There's J over there.
Yeah,
3, 4, and what is that?
5, Ray, 5.
Okay.
Okay. We got minus 22, 4, 10. Minus 22, 4, 2. Aditya, one of you is wrong then. Last one. Okay, we got minus 22, 4, and 10. Aditya, check karo na. We have 2 people with 10 in the corner. Yeah, it looks like minus 22, 4, and 10. Everyone should try. Get the second example.
But sir, how do you multiply all three of them?
Matlab,
Sir, in the second example.
in place of IJK, you'll have 1, 2, 3, right? So you'll get a scalar. This will just get a single number. You don't get a vector. This will give you a vector. This will give you a scalar. So how you do this? Plus, minus, plus. I cap into 4 into, you have to cross multiply, minus 12, minus 10. Minus J into minus 9 plus 5 plus K into 6 plus 4. please ask her. Anyone didn't get this thing, ask me. I'll show you where you messed up if you have a problem. You got it, then it is great. 4j plus 10k. You should get pretty used to it. Matlab, you can see and just start writing it instead of solving each and every column. So what you look at is a vector. In this case, it will be I ka place 1 into minus 3 into 2 minus 6. That is minus 2. That will be minus 2 into, again, you take this as plus minus plus.
Sir,
Right.
sir, in minus j cap, how it came plus 5? 5
A
into
minus j, na? 3 into 3, this is minus 9
but 5 into minus 1, no?
into minus, na? This is 3 AD minus BC, na?
Acha, acha.
There is a minus there. 3 into 1 plus 12. So this will be minus 8. This will be 6 minus 2, so minus 12. 39. 19. No? And that's how we do. If you have all numbers, you just add them. You won't get IJK there. You just have to add them. Check the second one. Did anyone else got 19? Or did I goof up somewhere?
Yes, sir, 19.
All got this. Anyone has a doubt on this thing? Anything that you're not clear? The 19 is the answer. Venkatesh, clear, na? Next thing. Let's see a question now. So if you write some properties here, so A cross B gives the area of parallelogram. Just briefing it up. Half A cross B gives area of triangle. And A cross B vector, right, is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. It's perpendicular to the plane of A bar and B bar. Therefore, if two vectors are perpendicular, what will happen? A cross B dot A bar is 0. A cross B dot B bar is also 0. Are you getting this? Because if you look at this, if this is A bar and if this is B bar, and if you're telling me this is A cross B bar, so this guy is actually perpendicular to B bar also, it's perpendicular to A bar also. So A cross B will be perpendicular to both the vectors. And this A cross B is actually a pseudo vector. What is a pseudo vector? You can refer that. It's actually a false vector. It does not give the actual direction. It gives a sense of rotation. So these are a few points there. Clear? Now let's see. Can I turn the page? Now vector cross product. Now if you see you have one question and actually multiple questions and one answer. Let's say we have a bar which is 2i minus j plus 3k. B bar is 3i plus 2j minus 2k. So look at all the questions they can ask you. Find A cross B. This is straightforward. Find area of parallelogram found by A cross B. Area of triangle formed by A and B. Find A bar cross A bar minus 2B bar. If you have XA bar plus YB bar dot A cross B bar, find a vector with magnitude 10 and perpendicular to A and B bar. So when you learn a question, right, always try to do it in a wholesome way. Matlab, what all possibilities can be there, you try to figure out from there. That will actually help you give a holistic picture of what all possibilities they can ask you. Try to get all the 6 questions. All are related to A cross. First is easy, A cross B. You can type your answers. Everyone should definitely try to type your answers. It's okay if you get it wrong, but try. Get A cross B. I'll give you a minute for the first one. Okay. You have 2 different answers, right? -4, 13, 7, minus. Yasha, check your answer now. I think -4, 13, 7. 2 people got it. Swastika, Aditya, both of you got the same. Yasha, you messed up the JCap thing. Rehan, -4, 13, 7. Huh. Looks like everyone is getting -4, 13 JCap and 7 KCap. So what is A cross B? I, J, K. 2 minus 1, 3. 3, 2 minus 2. This is I cap into 2 minus 6 minus j cap minus 4 minus 9 plus k cap 4 plus 3 minus 4i plus 13j plus 7k. Check.
Sir, can you show the question?
So that is your A cross B. Once you got the A cross B, right? Literally B and C will come back. Directly you'll get B and C. Try. Root 234 by 2. Yeah, that is B and C are easy. So this is the first question. B, area of parallelogram. Is simply magnitude of A cross B. You just need to find the magnitude of this vector. Root over 4 square plus 13 square plus 7 square. How much is that? 169, 49.
The root of 234.
Root 234, it seems there. What is the area of a triangle? Half of this. So half of root 234. That was easy. ABC very easy. Get the remaining DEF. Try. I'll give another 3 minutes.
So in the D1 that is minus or that is dot?
This is a minus. Okay.
Sir, sorry, I had joined late. Basically, the cross product is just a determinate expansion, right?
Determinant. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 3 into 3 data.
Yeah, understood.
That you know, na?
Yeah.
So then you're safe. What is the answer for the fourth one? 8 minus 26. See, now D, right? Most people, what they do now, they do A minus 2B and don't do that. That is pretty lengthy. Easy would be this. A cross A bar minus 2B bar. Now first expand this only. This will give you A cross A bar minus 2 times A cross B bar. A cross A bar will be 0 because they're parallel vectors. So that means indirectly, this is simply minus 2 times A cross B, which is minus 4i plus 13j plus 7k. Hope you guys did the same. I hope you did this instead of actually finding A minus 2b and doing a det again. If you have done that, it's not wrong, but it's a lengthy, it takes time. You need to understand it is not always about getting the right answer. You need to get the right answer in the shortest time possible. So directly simplify this. You will get the answer from here. But I hope everyone got the same. 8 minus 26 minus 14. Yes. Niranjan, you got it wrong, right? Check correct.
Yeah, sir, I corrected it. It is 14. Minus 14.
Adrit, you also got minus 11 last one. Let's check. Karo ek baar. I hope, who did this way? You can raise your hand. Who did this way? Abhinav did it. Niranjan also did it. Okay. Get the remaining two E and F. X A bar plus Y B bar dot A cross B bar. Any answers for the E? Try. I'll give you a minute or two. Just give it a try. Get some water and come. Any answers? People are struggling with X and Y, suppose. Yasha, Maulika, answers? Vastika, Rehan, Adrit, Ritu, got something?
Sir, just a minute.
Yeah. Aditya, got something? Try now then. What happened? Why are you staring today? Something not well? Show you 14x minus 2y minus 10y. Okay. Adrit got it right. Adrit, surprising, na? You did everything. Listen, everyone. Answer 0, the gods.
Sir, I got it. It was just expansion and it was dot product.
XA bar plus YB bar. Let's see the physical meaning of it also. A cross B bar. So if you just expand this, you get X into A bar dot A bar cross B bar plus Y into B bar dot A cross B bar. And we know A cross B is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Zero. Yes. What is the physical meaning of this? Exactly what is this meaning of this? If you take this is A bar and if you take this is B bar, when you take X A bar plus Y B bar, it is simply a vector in the plane of A bar and B bar. If you just multiply with some constants, right? This is a vector in the plane of A bar and B bar. And if you take your A cross B, any vector in the plane of A and B bar will be perpendicular to that. Are you getting it? If you draw a line on your paper, any line, on a paper is perpendicular to the line out of the paper. I hope you're getting the meaning of that. Meaning, it's like this thing. If you have your paper like this, if you draw any line like this, and if you draw any line outside the paper, they're always perpendicular, no? It doesn't matter which line you draw. All lines are perpendicular. So when you just multiply xa plus yb, you're simply getting a vector within that plane. It doesn't matter what are x and y. It's always 0. Please check this. So this is how you simplify that. There's no need to actually do the dot product, cross product every time by taking the individual vectors. Anyone not clear with this or not convinced, please ask. Which two are perpendicular? Malika?
Sir, that A bar into B bar is perpendicular
Is perpendicular to?
to A bar and B bar.
अरे अभी तो लिखा था ये
Ah, sir, but like means
that is the whole definition, na? See, when we wrote here A bar and B bar, what is A cross B bar? It's your thumb, right, pointing outside the paper. Pseudo vector, na?
yes, yes.
So when you rotate from A to B, your thumb is pointing out of the paper. So this A cross B will be perpendicular to this entire plane, isn't it?
Okay.
Sure, na, Malika?
Yes, sir.
That was the definition of A cross B there. It's a pseudo vector which is out of the plane created by A bar and B bar. Still, question is not over. There is one more in this F. Find a vector with magnitude 10 and perpendicular to A bar and B bar. 10 by root 234 minus 4. Right, Aditya, but there is one more answer. You're not wrong, but there's one more answer. So sixth question, find a vector which is perpendicular to A bar and B bar and magnitude should be 10. Try. Right, Aditya. Very logical. Two possible directions. Now you can go both the sides out of the plane. How do you do for that? See, people, what he's saying, find a vector perpendicular to A bar and B bar, which is nothing but A cross B or B cross A. Both are perpendicular. But you want a vector of magnitude 10. So A cross B divide by its own magnitude plus and minus, because it can be up or down. This is a unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. So what you want magnitude 10, right? So the answer will be plus or minus 10 multiplied by unit vector. 10 times A cross B mod A cross B. That's your answer. Check. So find a unit vector means a magnitude 1 perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. That is nothing but A cross B only. Did you see here all these questions? If you can just find the first part A cross B, all the questions will get over. Have a look at this. You just substitute A cross B and you're done. So there are two answers because you can be out of the plane or you can go into the plane. Anyone not clear with this, please ask. Palaksh, Malika, clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Malika, sure? Are you still confused with that why it is perpendicular?
No, sir.
That you got it. No, see, it is like this thing, Malika. If you have a screw and if you rotate this way, the screw comes out, right? So the motion of the screw and the rotation of the screw are perpendicular, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So think of it like that. Whenever you think of A cross B, think of the rotation of a screw. All clear with this? Any doubts on this? Go ahead. Mehan, clear, no? Perfect. Next one. So there I just dumped up all the questions in that one. Let's say we have a triangle 2, 3, 4, and let's say 1, 2, 1, minus 3, 1, 1. Find the area of this triangle. I just gave you the 3 coordinates in 3-dimensional triangle. This is. How do you do this? 2 minutes. I think in the assignment, there are a few questions on the cross product. You can try them now. I'll be sending you one more sheet today. And then on Friday, we'll be starting off with calculus. And I'll be sending you the registration link for the testing and everything tomorrow morning. You can register it. We'll start the test next week. We'll have the test online for, I'll keep the test open for 4 days. You can write during any time for an hour.
So it won't be during class hours, right? The test.
4 days the test open hoga, so you write
Okay.
whenever you are free. 4 days it will be online. So yeah. Because I know some of you have different schedules. So I'll keep that flexibility. Someone got an answer. Kitna tha? Root 152. Okay. How do you do this? First name these points, A, B, and C. So area of a triangle is half A cross B, where A and B are 2 sides basically. Will be half modulus of AB bar cross AC bar. Isn't it? When you say A cross B, A bar and B bar are the 2 sides of the triangle. Root 162, yeah? Okay. So what is AB bar? AB bar means you're going from A to B. So final minus initial. 2 minus 1. You're getting C. AB bar means you're going from A to B, right? So final minus initial. 2 minus 1, I cap. 3 minus 2, J cap. 4 minus 1, 3 cap. AC bar will be, again, you're going from A to C. Minus 3 minus 1, minus 4i. 1 minus 2 minus J. 1 minus 1, that is 0. So if you do the cross product of these two, AB cross AC, I, J, K, 1, 1, 3, minus 4, minus 1, 0. That will be I into, that will be 0, 3, minus J into 1, 0, plus 12. K will be minus 1 plus 4, 3. I hope I'm right.
So it doesn't matter which 2 sides of the triangle we take.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you're taking the magnitude, and it works out. Even if you could have taken CB, CA also, you would have get the same answer. So this magnitude you are talking about, so this will be half of root over 3 square, 12 square, and 3 square. Am I right, or did I mess up something? So this is how much? 144 plus 18, 154 and 8, 162. Right, I think I'm right. And half bhi aayega na, Aditya? That you forgot, I guess. Please check. You could have taken any two sides, AB, AC, BC, it doesn't matter. Maika, know this stuff, right? The cross product. Anyone not clear how I did this, please ask me. So when you write the area of a triangle is A cross B, remember that A and B are actually the sides of the triangle. All clear with this? So here, if you, let's say if you have a triangle like this, where, let's say this is the origin. This is your A bar. This is your B bar. This is your C bar. So this side will be B bar minus A bar, and this side will be C bar minus A bar. So area of the triangle. So don't write A cross B bar here because A and B bar are not the sides. So area of the triangle will be half of B bar minus A bar cross C bar minus A bar. If I cross multiply this, that will be B bar cross C bar, and then that will be B cross minus B bar cross A bar minus A bar cross C bar, and that would be minus A cross A bar. That will be 0 anyway. I can just, write it in a more beautiful way. B cross C bar. B cross A can be written as A cross B, because A cross B is minus B cross A plus C cross A. Check. Here where A bar, B bar, C bar are the position vectors. Whereas area of a triangle, that should be the actually side vectors. So be careful with that. So when you write area of triangle, this is half. This is the side vectors. These are AB bar and BC bar. These are the vectors of the side. So position vectors and the side vectors are not same. Clear?
So we use this formula only to find the area when the position vectors are given, right?
Position vectors are given, yeah. Why बोल रहा हूँ? Position vectors are given तो sides निकालो. Why से just do ना half AB cross BC bar. All clear with this? So be careful between the sides of a triangle and the position vectors. Both are not same, because I know the way we derived half A cross B, that A and B are actually the sides of a triangle. Maybe I'll add that thing there. Here A and B are sides of the triangle. These are sides of parallelogram. Clear? Any doubts? Can I go ahead? Paulika, clear na? Niranjan?
So 1 minute.
Ritu, Vidyut, Venkatesh?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Abhinav, go ahead.
So 1 minute. Yes.
Same way, if you have taken a parallelogram, let's say this is A bar, this is B bar. This will be A bar plus B bar. And this would be B bar minus A bar. And if you do basically the diagonals, half, if you do A plus B cross B minus A, this thing turns out to be A cross B. A cross A is 0, and minus B cross A, that will be 2 times A cross B actually. So half, if you do the cross product of the diagonals, C bar dot D bar will give you area of the parallelogram, where C bar and D bar are the vectors, diagonal vectors. C bar or D bar are diagonals of a parallelogram. If someone tells you C bar, D bar are diagonals, this is what will happen. So like this is C bar and this is D bar. That will give you 2 times area of a parallelogram. So half of it will give you the area for the parallelogram. Half of the sides would have given you area of a triangle. So these are few variations of the same thing. You're just changing it.
So if it's a rhombus, the gross product will come 0, right?
Rhombus with the cross product would have been 0. Because the diagonals will be perpendicular, no?
Yeah.
Perpendicular, the cross product will
Dot
not
product would have been 0. Arjun.
Correct.
Dot product would have been 0. Cross nahi hai. Dot will be 0.
Yeah.
Clear? Next one. Do you guys know Snell's law, optics mein, refraction?
Yes.
What is the formula? Remember, mu1 sin theta 1 is equal to mu2 sin theta 2. So let's say if you have a light ray going from mu1 to mu2, this is your normal vector. And let's say your light ray is incident here and it goes like this. So this is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of reflection. And let's say this I cap is the incident vector. R cap is the refracted vector. And we know from Snell's law, mu1 sin I is equal to mu2 sin R. I hope everyone learned this. So this can be written as mu1 magnitude of this thing I cross n cap ka magnitude, mu2 R cap cross n cap. That is a vector form of refraction. Because what is I cross n cap? Mod I cap, mod n cap, angle between them. That will be 1 and 1 anyway. Unit vectors now. Similarly, R cross n cap also will be mod R cap, mod n cap, sin R. That is also sin R. I just substituted sin I and sin R in terms of the cross product. Check. Yeah. Let's see one more question, and then after that we'll do something called a box product. Go ahead. 27, 28. Someone said something?
Sir, can you go to the previous slide? Yes.
Let's say we have two vectors, mod A is equal to 1, mod B is equal to 4, A bar dot B bar is equal to 2, and given if C bar is 2A bar cross B bar minus 3B bar. This is given. Find the angle between B bar and C bar. Get this. Mod A is 1, mod B is 4, A dot B is 2. C bar is 2 times A bar cross B bar minus 3B bar. Find the angle between B bar and C bar.
Sir, before this question, what we were doing, I got disconnected.
This refraction ka thing. You are there? Or
Sir, just a
didn't listen?
second.
कुछ नहीं है ये Snell's law remember refraction में sin I is equal to mu to sin R.
Yes, sir.
So what is sin I? A cross B na here. So I cap cross n cap will give you sin I. R cap cross n cap will give you sin R. So I just replace them here with the cross product.
Okay, sir.
Sure, no? Have a look at this. You're confused, so I can discuss under the class. From Friday onwards, class will start at 6 o'clock. Huh? 6 to 8. We are bumping up from next class. We'll keep it 6 to 8 for another 2-3 months, and then we will bump up later on another half an hour, 6 to 8:30 or something. I'll post in the group, but keep yourself ready. 6 to 8. We'll start off with vectors. And next Friday, I'll give you a break. Actually, I'm going a little out of town. Actually, it is a holiday for your seniors next week completely. So next Friday, so I'll inform you anyway next week. So this Wednesday, this Friday, meaning next Wednesday, 12th May, that day we won't have a class. Just in case if someone is planning, you can plan it out. How to do this thing? Any answers? I'll tell you one thing. See, whenever they ask you find the angle between two vectors, he's telling you to use dot product. Someone can say, why don't we use cross product? We can use cross product, but problem kya hai na? Why you want to use the 3x3 determinant and solve? So the dot product is the best. So before going there, let's find some details here. A bar dot B bar will be mod A, mod B, cos theta, angle between them. A dot B is 2, A is 1, B is 4, cos theta is half. Means theta is 60 degrees. This is the angle between A bar and B bar. Next thing, you want angle between what? B bar and C bar. So do B bar dot C bar. That would be mod B, mod C, and angle between them. Alpha is the angle between that. So B dot C is B bar dot 2A cross B minus 3B bar. Mod B is mod B only. Mod C will be that big stuff there. Mod of 2A cross B minus 3B. I think I should do that in the next page. B bar dot C bar is mod B mod C cos alpha. So B bar dot 2A cross B minus 3B. is equal to mod B mod 2a cross B minus 3b cos alpha. Cross product here. So B bar dot 2a cross B minus 3 B bar dot B bar. This will be mod B is given, which is 4. And this will be magnitude of this thing will be how much? 2a cross B ka whole square plus 3b whole square minus 2 into 3b bar into dot product of 2a cross B into cos alpha. Are you getting what I did here? Parallelogram law of vectors. Mod of a plus b is a bar plus a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, which is actually nothing but, a dot b. I hope that was clear. Meaning a plus b bar can be written as root over a square plus b square plus 2, let it as a minus b bar minus 2 a bar dot b bar. You could have written it that way. Now, if you see here, this term is 0. Why? Because it's a b bar is perpendicular to a cross b. Similarly, this term is 0. So on the LHS side, you get minus 3b square. This will be 4 root over 2a cross b will be 2a into b into sine theta ka square plus 3b square. That will be 9b square into cos alpha. Substitute all the values, no? A is equal to 1 and b is equal to 4. 16. This will be 4 root over 2 into 1. 8 sine theta, that will be 8 root 3 by 2, 4 root 3 whole square plus 16 9 144. Shit, right? Numbers are bad. What is this? That is 3 16 48 144 plus 48. How much is that? 192. 192 ka root is 14.
4 root 12.
14 is 196.
196, no? 4 root 12. This will be minus 3 into 16. Forza, this is gone. So we get cos alpha is equal to minus 3 by root 12 will be 2 root 3 minus root 3 by 2. Whew. Cos alpha minus root 3 by 2 is what? 150 degrees. Check.
Can you go to the previous page for a minute?
Basically, you treated this is one vector and this is one vector. So when I did the a minus b, I wrote it as root over a square plus b square minus 2a dot b. Here a cross b is perpendicular to a bar and b bar, so that terms will always become 0. Check the steps, everyone. So whenever you have to find the angle between two vectors, you have to do the dot product. So I want the angle between b and c, I did dot product between b and c. Left hand side, so this term will be 0. B into b is b square only. B is 4. This mod c will be this vector ka magnitude. So this is your a and this is like your b. So a square plus b square minus 2a dot b. This term becomes 0 because again it is perpendicular. And I think after it is just a matter of substituting. It's a little lengthy, but yeah, there. Do look at the steps, everyone.
So, but for that b vector on left hand side, we can directly substitute the magnitude.
Kiska b dot b is what, right? B into angle between b and b is 0, right? That is simply b square, no? No, a dot a is a square. Right, because the angle between them is 0. So
Right.
a cos 0 is 1.
Yeah.
Abhinav, got something?
No.
No. Any doubts on this thing? Niranjan, Aditya, clear, no? Maulika, Mayuka? Sure. Swastika, Ritu, got this? Ritu, got this? Okay. Venkatesh, Vidyut,
Yes.
Yes, sir, got it.
can I go to the next page? Next one. The next one, right, we call is scalar triple product. So if you observe something, right, the dot product gave you the length of one vector in the other direction. Cross product gave you the area. This is called a box product or scalar triple product. So this is given by, this is how we write this thing, A bar, B bar, C bar. This is nothing but A cross B bar. So you have a cross product also, you have a dot product also. B cross C bar dot A bar, C cross A bar dot B bar, all are same. So what is the meaning of this actually? The reason why we call this box product is, consider vectors A bar, B bar, C bar, which form a parallelepiped. So it's a three-dimensional parallelogram. Two-dimensional we call it parallelogram, three-dimensional we call it parallelepiped. So A bar, B bar, A bar, B bar. So if you take another vector C bar like this, C bar, C bar, and C bar, and if you join them like this, you get a three-dimensional box. That's why we call it a box product. So the volume of this is given by the base area into height. That is the reason we got a name box product. So the box product gives you the volume of the parallelepiped. Let's see how to calculate that. So A bar, B bar, C bar gives volume of the parallelepiped. Let's see how to calculate it. So look at the proof. So this is A bar, this is B bar. So A cross B come magnitude will give you the base area, because that's a parallelogram. This will be A cross B. And if you look at the vector here, this will be the C bar vectors. And if you take the angle between alpha here, this is your C bar. So alpha is the angle between A cross B and C bar. And if you look at this thing here, the height of this box now is C cos alpha. So height is nothing but C cos alpha. So this thing will be the height. So the volume is the base area of A cross B bar, and the height is C cos alpha. So these things look like A mod B cos theta. So this will become A cross B dot C bar. You're getting it? So yeah, that's like a proof set. This is what we call as ABC. So we put it in a box. So whenever you see this symbol, no, box ABC, meaning it is A cross B dot C. And how do you find this thing? Again, we have to use a matrix, but there is a much easier and a better matrix. So let me just put on all these results at one place. is the volume of the parallelepiped. Second thing, it also gives you a condition. Tell me one thing, if the box product is 0, what does it mean? If A bar, B bar, C bar is 0, what do you get? This implies it's a 0 volume. This implies A bar, B bar, and C bar are in the same plane, meaning there is no height now. We got a box with 0 height. Such vectors are called coplanar vectors. Vectors in the same plane are called coplanar vectors. Are the sides here? Sides are not same, na? A, B, C I gave, right? The sides are not same. In a cube, the vectors are all the 3 sides are perpendicular to each other, na, Monica? This is even better than a cube, right? If there is a sides, lengths are not same, the angles are not same, right? Yeah. So this is a condition for coplanarity. Vectors in the same plane. So exam mein na, they can ask you like this. What is a condition for the coplanarity? There are actually 2 things we can use. Condition for A bar, B bar, C bar to be coplanar. One, the box is 0. Or you should be able to write one vector C bar, any one vector in the form of x times A bar plus y times B bar, where x and y are constants. So if you can write the third vector in the form of another 2 vectors, means they're in the same plane. These are the 2 conditions for coplanarity conditions. What do you mean by non-coplanar? Do you remember that thing? I'll show you it once. How does a non-coplanar thing look like? That tetrahedron, if you remember, that was actually non-coplanar. Where is that basic max? If you see now, this vector here, this vector here, this vector here, can you see these are non-coplanar vectors. They're not in the same plane. You can't draw, you can't put one paper where all the 3 vectors will fall on the same paper. I hope you're getting the meaning of non-coplanar. Do have a look at this page. Any doubts on this? Example of coplanar. Let's say if you have a mirror, if you send a light ray like this, light ray bounces off. This is your normal vector. This is your incident vector. This is a reflected vector. Do you remember law of reflection where there is a statement? The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Then there's one more statement. The incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal are on the same side of the mirror and in the same plane. So basically, I cap, R cap, N cap, ka box product is 0. The 3 vectors are in the same plane. Incident, reflected, and the normal are in the same plane. So these are coplanar vectors. So the tetrahedron is non-coplanar. The light ray hitting a mirror is planar. Do check it out. Any doubts on this? Let's see how to calculate this box product. It is actually easier than cross. Yeah. Clear with this thing? Arjun, clear, na?
So,
Mahika? Haan.
but suppose like two vectors are perpendicular, then the product, their scalar product will be 0. So if the third vector is in a different plane, the answer will still be 0. Yeah?
Huh. That was still 0. But here A cross B, now I think you're getting confused between A cross B and A dot B.
Oh.
Be careful. If two vectors are perpendicular, A cross B is not 0. Clear na, Aditya? Go ahead. So how do you calculate this? So A, B, C, which is nothing but A cross B dot C. This is nothing but a 3 into 3 determinant where AX, AY, AZ, BX, BY, BZ, CX, CY, CZ. So in place of IJK, you will get AX, AY, AZ. So it's a 3 into 3 determinant which will give you a scalar quantity. Got this? That's it. If you do this, you'll get the scalar dot product. So let's see how they'll frame.
Sir, can you show the previous slide again?
Yeah. I can write this in any way. I could have written like this also. A dot B cross C. It's still the same.
Okay, sir.
Let's say A bar is 3i minus 2j plus k. B bar is I plus j minus 2k. C bar is 8i minus 5j plus k. So what they'll ask you, find the box product ABC, which is A dot B cross C or A cross B dot C, doesn't matter. B bar, find volume of the parallelepiped. If you see for all of them, the answer is same. Are the vectors coplanar? Let's get there. Finish off. This is the last one for the day. With that, we're done with the vectors chapter also. Then we'll discuss the assignment. Try. Everyone give it a try. Just give me a minute. Any answers? -6, and no. -8. See now, if I take the cross product, 3 minus 2, 1, 1, 1, minus 2, 8, minus 5, and 1. 3 into 1 into 1 minus 10, so minus 9. Minus of minus 2. Remember, this is plus minus plus. And that would be 117 plus 1 into minus 5 minus 8 minus 13. This is minus 27 plus 34 and minus 13 minus 6. Volume will be always positive. The volume will be plus 6. Are the vectors non-coplanar? They're not coplanar. You didn't get 0. Easy. So this is a box product. There is not much anything on this thing other than they can ask you volume and they can ask you whether it is coplanar or not. So these are the three things we have. Dot product, which gives you component of one vector in the direction of another. The cross product gives you the area of a parallelogram because it is 2 vectors. Box product, there are 3 vectors, so it will give you a 3D shape, which is called a parallelepiped. It's a 3-dimensional parallelogram. So the box product would give you the volume of a parallelogram. Clear with this? There. So with that, we are done for the day and we are done with the chapter. On Friday, we'll catch up at 6 o'clock. We'll be starting with basic calculus. We'll start off with differentiation that day. So the basic formulas and all. So that is fine, but the main thing is applications are pretty good. Right, Friday. Yeah, let's see. 6 o'clock. I'll post in the group anyways. I'll just confirm the timing and I'll post it. Okay, so with that, we'll done. And let's see the assignment, right? In the sheet, we had around 68 questions. Rehan.
Sir, in the Pesca booklet, there was one sum in vectors.
You have to send me the photograph.
Sir, it said something about angular momentum. So what is angular momentum?
You can leave it right now. It's not important. It is something like m into r bar into v bar. Ignore it. It is okay. We'll learn it in rotation.
Okay, sir.
There are many things like that. See, torque is equal to r cross f and all that. But when the respective chapter comes, we can do. There's no point in mixing up everything. So let's see the sheet cut doubts. Anyone will go in an order. I hope everyone has a sheet there. So let's see first 1 to 10. Any doubts on 1 to 10?
Yes, sir. Then question number 6.
Sir, in question number
Monica,
7.
A part taken. What is A part, right, Monica?
Number 9.
Patience.
8.
Patience. Give me a minute. I'm talking something. Hi, Monica. What happened? Previous question. I said nothing. I just have to find 3 into 3 that.
Yeah, sir.
No, it is just that I said there's a minus here. There's a minus here. Just be careful. I think I said that only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's see 1 to 10. Maybe which one?
Just 6.
Sixth one. If 4 components in the vector kept in. When I'm doing sixth one, others have to keep
7.
it. This is not a this thing, right? कुछ ये चल रहा है क्या? 7, 9. This is an auction क्या? Wait ना, I'm explaining to someone 6 and listen. So 6th में क्या होगा? Captain equilibrium क्या हुआ इसमें 6th one? अभिनव? You have to check for each angle, right? उसमें एक-एक को करना पड़ेगा. Actually, you can solve. What happened to this? So take all the vectors, na?
For the 6th one, I'm getting different answers.
So p cos theta, this will be p sin theta, this will be 2, and this will be 2, na?
Yeah.
So p should be 2 root 2 and theta should be 45.
Okay.
Answer nahi hai kya?
That answer is not there in the
Answer is not there. That's why.
Right. But any answer is matching? 6th ka 4 is not matching. So 6th ka there's no answer actually. There's no answer for 6th one. The answer is wrong. That should have been 2 root 2 or something. It can't be in equilibrium. Question is wrong. 6th one. Then 1 to 10.
Sir, in question number 3, I think the answer key is wrong for that.
Question number 3. 6
Yes,
newtons
sir.
is making 30 degrees with the x-axis. So 6 cos 30 I cap. So 3 root 3i and 6 sin 60 3j cap ना. So
Yes,
third option ना क्या दिया?
yes, sir, I got that.
So I've given second.
अरे mistakes है actually. 3 is B रे people. 3 is C. There's a correction. Please check. Then seventh one.
Question 9.
Yes, sir, 7.
9. Ninth one. I'll come to 7 then. Photo frame suspended.
So
Did you get the diagram?
of the same types, no?
Yes, sir, I
Yeah.
got the diagram, but I'm not getting the answer.
20
Sir.
centimeters long. देखो ना. This is like this ना. This is 10. This is 20 and this is 20, right?
Okay, sir, okay.
ये
Sir,
डायग्राम है ना.
my
तो
diagram
बेसिकली हाँ तो थीटा आ जाएगा. Then you'll get it ना. Tension and this is mg. So tension का vertical components will balance.
So I thought the two rings are on the photo frame, so I drew the diagram wrong.
Sir, I got the diagram, but I didn't get the answer for this.
Suspended from a nail. Okay, and I only draw reverse axle. But I think फिर भी it is same only. It doesn't matter. This is 20. This is 20. The frame is like this now. So fine, no? This is tension, and this is mg, right? हाँ ना अभिनव? So this will be 2t sin theta is equal to mg.
Yeah.
आ जाएगा यहाँ से आना चाहिए. This is 5 and this is 5. So you'll get from there sin theta opposite side by hypotenuse. Sure?
Yes.
What is the seventh one? A body of 20 kg suspended by 5-meter rope and pulled to the side by a distance of 3 meters. So this is 5 meter. This is 2 meter. Na? Indirectly is giving you the angles, everyone. So cos theta is 2 by 5. So this is the tension, and this is the mg, and this is the force applied. So T cos theta is force and T sin theta is mg. You get tension from here, na? Directly mg by sin theta. Cos theta is given from there, find sin theta. Clear with that? Then 1 to 20.
So 19.
Sir, in the seventh question, I have a doubt in the diagram. Sir, want the body will move a little bit upward from the ground.
ठीक है ना? Now, when did I say no? Let it go up. What is the problem? This length is still 5, right? This is still 2.
Yes. Yes.
He said horizontally it has moved by 2. 19th one. 19 में क्या होगा? An open ground mortar. Array, this thing last time we discussed, na? It is a hexagon, right? If you are going like this, if you take a 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, after every 6 turns you form a hexagon, na? So after 9 turns, matlab, you will again reach here basically. It forms an hexagon. After every 6 turns, you come back to the same point. Clear? Then 1 to 20, anything in 1 to 20. 12.
So 20.
Cosine, then the direction cosines of the vector are cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. What is cos alpha? Right? Ax by mod A, na? Cos beta is Ay by mod A. Cos gamma is Ay by mod A. So what is the vector A bar? Axi cap plus Ayj cap plus Azk cap. So just replace them, right? Clear, na, Malika? Yeah, then
So the 20th question wasn't getting the answer.
20th one.
So the 18th one.
20th में components क्या होगा? T1 cos 60 is T2. T1 sin 60 is mg. बस यही करना था.
Sir, 15th one can issue.
I think mg ना, he took g 9.8 रे. He took g 9.8.
So the 18th one.
18th में क्या हो गया? Just draw a hexagon now. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is asking resultant, polygon law.
Sir,
My answer was not matching the answer.
That is root 3p answer. What is given? Right only.
Okay.
Check your working. आएगा. That is half of the height of an equilateral triangle. Root 3a by 2, root 3a by 2, root 3 पे आएगा. Then
The 15th one.
15th on 2 balls rolling on platform. हाँ, क्या हो गया रे? First one is saying it is going in I cap j cap ना, तो I plus root 3j. The second one is going 2i plus 2j. So I plus root 3 means how much? 60 degrees, right? 2i plus 2j is 45 ना? So what is the angle between them? 15 degrees ना?
Yes.
बस वही करना था. Then 1 to 30. If you're done
23.
with your doubts, you're free to leave. Huh?
23.
23. Regular hexagon has two adjacent sides x and y, then FA bar will be. FA bar will be.
Sir, I'm not getting the exact value for this question. The 21st one.
We are doing 23, Ray. Why are you saying 21st? We are discussing something, Ray. Have patience. Na? Someone asked and I'm explaining it. You guys need to learn. I know you all are in a hurry, but wait. 23 का क्या था? ABCD, AB is X and BC is Y. Then 23 X minus Y. Actually, you can do like this, right? This is X bar. This is Y bar. This is, you want FA bar, no? So can I just shift this vector here? And can I just reverse this vector here? This will be minus Y bar, no? So X bar minus Y bar will give you this, no? You can move the vectors, right? So you can reverse BC in the reverse direction. And then FA, you just push it forward. Then you'll get this vector plus this vector is this vector. Is that clear? 23. Then 21 का क्या हुआ? 21 class notes में check करो. 21 was done in the class. 3 AD. 1 to 40.
36.
A and B are coplanar unit vectors. So ये है ना रे, A dot B will be what? 1 minus cos theta. This will be 1 plus cos theta. Forgot क्या? That simplification. 2 sin square theta by 2, 2 cos square theta by 2. Trigonometry. 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. 36. I hope that was clear. This came in trigonometry. 1 plus cos 2 theta ka formula. Check it out.
Sir, coplanar unit vectors in the thing that you said that.
It doesn't matter. Coplanar unit. So two vectors are always coplanar. Right?
Okay.
Two vectors will be always in a plane. Unit vectors meaning magnitude is 1. That is what he's saying.
Okay.
Coplanar or non-coplanar makes sense for 3 vectors. 2 vectors scale it never makes sense. So they're always coplanar. 1 to 40, anything?
35.
35. आज किया ना हो जाएगा अभी. Today we did.
So 28.
128.
So I'm getting a different option.
तो 28 का क्या करेंगे? X plus y whole square, x minus y whole square plus 2 into x plus y into x minus y into cos theta should be equal to 2 into x square plus y square, na? Parallelogram law of vectors. Did this only? Then this thing will be 2x square by this will go off. So I'm getting cos theta 0, no?
Yes, sir.
क्या दिया आंसर?
Oh no, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
वही है ना, right only.
हाँ, sir, sorry.
1 to 50.
39.
39. If A bar is equal to MB bar plus C bar, then the scalar M is. See, you can't divide vectors directly. So this is A bar minus C bar is M times B bar, na? So mod of A minus C bar is M times mod B bar. So you just have to make sure both are magnitudes, right? Right. So A minus C. So you have to get it in this form here. If you look at the B option, look at that. A dot B minus B dot C by B square if you take it this A minus C dot B by B square, na? That will still give me 30. I think 1B and 1B will cancel, right? You're left with A minus C by B. I think he's asking that only. But what dot product aayega?
Sure.
हाँ ना, here anyway see A bar. हाँ, right only, right? A minus C bar. A minus C bar is vector is parallel to B bar. So this will be mod A minus C mod B. This will be cos 0 by B square. 1B will cancel, you get the same answer. Understood how we did this?
So how did you get A dot B minus B dot C upon B square?
I'm going from the options. I went through the options actually. So this thing, what he did now, he wrote this as A minus C into B by B square.
Okay.
He multiplied and divided by B. So we have to go from the options here. See, one thing I can actually, you can see and tell the answer. Right? First one is definitely wrong. First is wrong, third is wrong, fourth is wrong. Because M is a scalar quantity, 1, 3, 4 are vectors in the numerator. Got it? The only one with the dot product is the scalar, the B part. So you can actually see the options and tell the answer that second is the answer even without solving. I hope that was clear. 1 to 68, end of the paper. Anything in the paper? If you're done, you're free to leave. You can
Sir,
discuss.
46.
46. Yeah, same, hai na? I think maybe you didn't get the diagram. A picture weighing 2 kgs hanger with the nail parts making an angle 60 degrees with each other. Yes, I know. I think it is forming like this. Abhi aayega? This is 20, this
Yes.
is tension, and this is tension. Wo diagram tha. Then
63.
63. If the resultant of P and Q is 10 meters due south, so meaning you're saying P bar plus Q bar is 10, south is minus J cap, okay? I'm taking like this. East, north, south, and west. And R bar 10 meters due south of east. Yeah, I should have, this thing I'll teach you in relative velocity, but now see, 30 degrees south of east. Iska meaning kya hai na? South by east is 30 degrees. South is this, east is this. So south by east meaning this angle if you take na, see, south by east is this. So this is 30 degrees. Getting the meaning of this? Suppose if someone gives you 60 degrees west of north, meaning west by north is 60 degrees. So this is west, this is north. So this is 60 degrees, west by north. Clear? That you should know, but this you will do in relative velocity. But yeah, I think from there you will get the vectors.
So,
Sir,
हाँ,
40.
so on the 20th, I had a question. Not 20th,
40.
50, 50.
50 में क्या हुआ? Find the resultant of the forces at क्या हुआ?
So over here we take
Resolve the
the
components, na?
we
1
take
cos 30, 1 sin 30, and finish it off.
so we take the angle between root 2n and 1 Newton as 90 degrees.
क्यों लेना? इतना क्यों करना है रे अभी ना? Just take them I cap J cap करके solve कर लेना.
Okay.
1 cos 30 I cap, 1 sin 30 J cap, root 3 cos 60 minus I cap, root 3 sin 60 J cap.
Okay.
Keep it simple, na? I cap J caps में.
Sir, 53rd on.
53rd, consider the following statement. Scalar product does not obey commutative law. Cross product of two vectors obey commutative law. What is this? Commutative law मतलब वो है ना? I think A dot B is B dot A. This is commutative. This thing na, even I'm noting the terms actually. This is distributive law. This is valid for both. He's asking this one, right? A cross B is not B cross A, na?
No,
वो है. Then
Sir, the 47th question.
47. Projection में क्या हो गया इसका? projection of vector I plus 2j plus 2k on the vector.
Yes sir, वो आंसर कुछ और आ रहा है, 1/3 आ रहा है.
So A dot B, projection of vector on the vector of that, na, is asking. So mod B, na. So this will be 1 minus 4 plus 4 by 3. 1/3, na? Nee. Projection of vector I plus 2j plus 2k on this dot product kitna aa raha hai? 1 minus 4 plus 4. So that is 1. Magnitude so √3 only. 47 का आंसर क्या दिया? आंसर नहीं दिया ना?
Yes sir.
There is no answer actually. वो एक्चुअली फर्स्ट ऑप्शन है, वो 1/3 था, वो मिसप्रिंट में 7/3 चला हो गया. 47 का आंसर इज 1/3. देयर इज नो आंसर.
Sir, 45. What is the
40.
magnitude of product in that?
Two forces equal was at one, square of the resultant is 3 times their product. Meaning you have two forces na. Square of the resultant मतलब F1 plus F2 का square is 3 times F1 F2.
Do they mean dot product or cross product?
Which one? No, the 3 times that product matlab I think he's just talking about the magnitude. Magnitude of the vectors.
Okay.
Their product, no, he didn't say if it doesn't mention anything, it's just magnitude of multiplication, simple multiplication.
Answer 66.
66. आज किया ना coplanar. Box product 0.
So
Either you can do box product or you can do this thing also. A bar will be xb bar plus yc bar. X and y don't do, y से आ जाएगा. But box product will give you the answer faster, I guess.
So that 18th one I had asked you, I'm not getting the answer. Can you just show it?
क्या किया तूने? Working भेजो मुझे, photo भेजो.
Yes, sir.
Others, anything else?
Sir, I had a doubt in the previous sheet.
You have to wait, Ritu. Can you send me the snapshot, Ritu? Photo भेजो ना. That is better. Now I have to download the sheet and check. Send me the photograph. That will be faster.
The 37.
37. You have doubts other than this from anything else? You please send a photograph. आज किया ना? Area of a diagonal से कैसा आएगा? Half C cross D bar. We did some of them. We did today the cross product based ones. I think you will get them now. What else? Maulika, you sent. Okay. A particle is moving westward. Velocity 5. West means what? Minus 5 I cap, no?
Yes, sir.
ये V initial था. V final is what? It changed northward, ना? तो 5J cap. So what is change in velocity? V final minus V final 5J minus of minus 5I. So 5I plus 5J, na? So what is the magnitude? 5√2. What is the direction? I plus J. I plus J meaning it is in this way, right? Northeast. I and J. Right, Maulika?
Oh, okay, sir. No, I thought it will become northwest.
ना minus or minus plus हो गया ना वो change था वो.
Yeah, but it was going westwards now, so I thought.
ना तो सोचो ना logic. You are going this way and suddenly ऐसा change हुआ.
हाँ, sir.
Right? No, you are going to the left and then it became like this, meaning someone pulled you back and then someone pushed you up, na?
Okay.
So the force must have been this way, na? See, you are taking a turn like this. The force should have been this way.
Oh, so it's the force that. Okay.
Force का direction पूछ रहा था वो indirectly.
So it will always, in general, will it always be opposite?
Not exactly opposite. You have to say वो change in velocity का direction में होगा.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. अभिनव क्या हुआ? देखो ना अभिनव ये तेरा डायग्राम थोड़ा messed up है, नहीं दिख रहा है. देखना ये समझ में यही कैलकुलेट करना था.
Yes, sir.
So ये कितना था? ये 60 तो ये 30 है ना?
Yeah.
और ये है ना, तो ये कितना था? a cos 30 ना?
Yeah, it's a
a√3/2 a√3/2 तो a√3 हो गया ना रे?
Okay, I got it.
हाँ, that's the magnitude था ना?
So I did it the wrong way.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you.
चलो, बाय रे.